Hello, Taurus. How are you guys doing this fine day? We're going to find out what these tarot cards have to say about the remainder of your July. Yeah. Sometimes my shuffling skills are a little to be desired. Got some weak hands here. Okay, we're working on it. We're getting stronger. This is my shuffling method. Yep, you can do it side by side. I found that out and I haven't gone back. Someday though, I am going to learn how to bridge the cards. All right, we'll see. Tapping into the collective energy for Taurus. And what does Taurus need to know for the remainder of July 2023? Let's find out what cards have to say. And they want to cut, so I'm cutting. One thing to know is I do tend to read these intuitively. Whenever something pops in or something occurs to me, I go with that over what maybe the traditional meanings for the card. This is the Curious Creatures deck. Wow, we're starting out with a bang, Taurus. Beautiful. Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Let's bring this down a little bit, can center it up a bit. Okay, so right now it looks like things are going all hunky-dory. Things are going beautifully. You're in a good place. Very successful. So the Sun is a happy card. It's a major arcana card. It's kind of about the bigger themes in life. So right now this is saying that you're in a good place. Generally, you're happy. It looks like you may have some changes coming though. But for now, this is where you're at. We have the Queen of Pentacles. She is very confident in who she is and what she's doing. She takes her time making decisions. And look at that, how ironic. Taurus the bull. I love that. This is you. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Right? Successful. You know what you want. You take your time getting it. You're willing to help others when they need it, as long as you have the resources, but you make very wise decisions, especially with Venus as your ruler. You like the finer things in life, right? You may be a foodie, things like that, but you know how to get what you need and get what you want out of life. And you're willing to take the time needed to do it too. You have a lot of patience when it comes to that. So this is you looking fine, bringing it in. And then here we have the Devil. So this is a little bit about, this is also a major arcana card. So it's the bigger themes in life. So it looks like there's something maybe holding you back from something, tempting you away. This could be a bad habit. This could be self-defeating thoughts or beliefs. This could be something you're afraid of. This could be a fear. What am I getting off of this? I am really drawn to the red coat. So there may be, okay, well, let's go there. It might be that you're getting into some credit card debt because there's some really nice clothes that you've been wanting or that you wanted, so you went ahead and got them. It might be wise to return all of them because you're not going to use all of them, and it turns out you don't really like all of them. So do not be afraid to return them. Go ahead. Just say they did not suit you. Haha, did not suit you. Yeah, I'm really drawn to this coat. Or you're hiding behind an image and you need to shed that image in some area, right? It's time to set yourself free, let yourself out of the cage. The things are open, so maybe even people know about this, but you don't think people know about it. You don't think anybody's aware of what's going on. You're the only one being fooled right now by yourself. This is an internal dialogue, which we see here with the Nine of Swords. Clearly, she's worried, right? The Nine of Swords. Swords are about thoughts, ideas, cutting. I don't know why cutting came in there. But the Nine of Swords hanging over you when you're trying to sleep at night. So these are things we worry about. This is the anxiety, worrying and getting ourselves. It's like a vicious cycle that keeps going round and round, and that might be where this devil is coming in too. As sometimes you get yourself into a thought loop, or a self-defeating loop, or an overthinking loop. There's something you get into, and you have a hard time getting out of it, setting yourself free from that. And so it's a behavior, a rhythm that you keep repeating that goes back and forth. Even though you're in this good place here, this is underlying a lot of that. And you may be coming into that. I don't know if maybe the new moon is influencing you a little bit too. That's coming up. But it's like you slip into the darker side. Yes, you slip into the darker side. You may be having nightmares even about something that you're worrying about, which you don't need to do. It is a 9, and 9s are near the end, so this may be a pattern or a thought cycle that you are coming to the end of, so that you can maybe start a new cycle, which is the Ace of Swords here. But I think these are tied. There's something where you're going back and forth, and you keep your anxiety, the nightmares, the worry pushes you back into maybe overspending, overeating, doing some things that aren't in your best interest. And you're aware of the pattern, which, trust me, is a big part of the battle. You are aware of the pattern. All you need to do is stop the pattern when you can. And don't beat yourself up because you keep getting into the pattern. Just know and being aware that yes, you have this cycle that you're going through, that it does come up again and again. That triggers something in you. So now when you do become aware of it, while you're in the midst of it, you can take an opportunity to just twist one little piece of it for the positive, right? One negative thought, just say, nope, stop, that's not true. This is true. The positive things are the true things. These little niggles, self-doubts, the things, our self-castigating thoughts, the things that we push down, where we push ourselves down, our beliefs that we're put on, they're not true. They are not true to us. Sometimes it's ego, because ego knows how to be there. Ego likes it when things are the same, when things continue in the same patterns. So it's very hard for us to break out of that, because ego, and no, I'm not a trained psychologist or anything like that, but these are my beliefs, my ideas. Ego likes to hang on to those things because ego likes the same patterns and the same things that feed the ego and keep you in the same place, because that's what ego is used to. In order to break ourselves out of that pattern, one, being aware of it for me, was a big part of it. I was aware, at least I could start recognizing and tracking. And then you take the next step, which is even just one little tiny change. Maybe instead of eating the whole bag of popcorn, I just pour some in a bowl and just have that much. Or maybe I have a bag of carrots instead. Just that one time. That's it. Okay? Because you're just in the moment, just that one time. And then maybe I slip into this again, but then I'm more aware. And more often you start coming out of this, and you leave that behind. And you leave these behind. And it looks like you're getting there, or you will be there by the end of the month. We have the Ace of Swords. Aces are new beginnings, inspiration, and with swords, new ideas, new beliefs, and they're usually pretty quick, right? We've planted the seeds, and we're taking off on this new path. So, looks like it might be a little rough for a little while for the end of this month for you. But you're starting in a good place. I think you'll end also in a good place. It's just getting through this cycle, this pattern that you've had in the past, and starting to bring yourself out of it. And then once you slip out of that, then you get more other ideas for things to do that probably feed back right back to the sun. but like a new work idea, a new way to make money, new thoughts about yourself and how to take care of yourself. Something that maybe you even want to write down. I don't know if you journal, but journaling can be a great way to capture some of that stuff, or even just writing some ideas and notes down, scribbling it on a piece of paper, even if you're not going to keep it, committing it to paper, reading it, writing it, seeing it kind of thing, reinforces that for you, right? And embeds that in your psyche a little more and gives it that extra oomph so that you have that in your arsenal the next time this cycle starts again. You can say, nope, I learned that here. See, I wrote that down. I remember that. This is not true. We're done with that. Woo! Taurus. Be strong. Let's see what's on the back of the deck. Yeah. This is coming up for a lot of people. Stand your ground. Set your boundaries. It could be that because you're in this happy place and now you're trying to break out of this old behavior, this pattern that you're into, other people around you may also be used to that pattern. They may be a part of this pattern and they may resist having you break out of it. Right? They may try to pull you back into it because that's where their comfort is. That's what feeds them right now. They're not aware of this yet, right? You are becoming aware. You are learning to step out of it. You are stepping out and up into a new direction. They're going to try and come at you with trigger words, with things that may cause you to slip back into this. And if you do not cut yourself down. Do not get at yourself because of it, right? Be aware of it. Number one, just acknowledge that, yes, that happened. I did do it again. Now you know for the next time. And each time you'll get better at saying, nope, not mine, not my problem. I'm no longer doing this. I'm out of here. Set your boundaries, stand your ground, do the work. It can suck, I know, but do the work. And set yourself free. Look at the hummingbird, ready, flying away. Say, you know what? I'm taking my idea for a fresh new start and I'm going my own way. So, go fly, Taurus. You got this. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later.